Yeah. Hey YouTube. I've come on literally like a minute early. But I just thought I'd wait until there's enough people on here before we start. I have such watery, painful eyes because I feel like I got hand cream in them. So please ignore them if they're looking really watery. Right, I'll go live on Instagram. Hi Rosette. Hi Minakshi. Hi Anisa. Hi Instagram. I feel like, hold it, 2 seconds. I feel like I'm on the wrong, no, I am on the right live, sorry. That was really annoying. I've got another account on my Instagram and I thought I went live on that, but no. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, so many comments are coming through. I'll try and answer as much as I can whilst I'm doing my makeup. So I on Instagram posted a video of 5 tips or 5 ways that I like to calm my mind. And in that I had so many questions saying, what makeup are you wearing? And it was really, 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 really natural. So we're going to do that. I'm going to prep my skin first. I'm taking the Dr. Dennis Groth Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel Pads. I'm taking the #1 side. Whenever I do a really natural makeup look, I always like to prep my skin, but I like to prep it even more when I'm doing a natural makeup look. So I'm just getting the... Oh yes, I just said on YouTube, because I'm on live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, that my eyes are so like dry and painful right now because I feel like I got hand cream in them. Because I had a little bit of mascara left over on my eyelashes. And I had hand cream on and I was trying to remove my eye makeup. So I got like some micellar water, my cotton pad, and I was like this, and I feel like it's inside my eyeballs, which is not fun. I'm just taking the #2 side, getting that onto my face as well. Hi Ishu, namaste from India. Namaste, my love. Okay. Right. That part is done. I'm going to take some serum. I'm taking my YSL Pure Shots serum. I love, 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 love this. I'm taking 2 pumps of that. Getting that on my face. So, off topic, but I really, really, really like this skincare range from YSL because all of these like glass little shots are recyclable, and you've got like one little case you can put them in, and you get 5 different types of serums. This one I'm using is the Lines Away one, and I really like the whole eco-friendly packaging of this. I thought I'd let you guys know about that. I'm very quickly taking some facial oil. This is the La Mer one. You don't have to use this one. This one's really, really expensive, but you can use any facial oil that you're loving. The reason why I really like this under my makeup these days is because it's not that oily. It's actually a lot more, well, it's really hydrating, but it's not as oily as my other oils I have for my face. And you'll see why skincare is so important when you're doing a, even much so more important when you're doing a really like natural makeup look, because you want to make sure that your skin's nice and prepped before you get everything on. Sujita has asked, where do you live? I live in England. My favourite drugstore facial oil will have to be the Body Shop Oils of Life. I think it's such a brilliant facial oil. Probably one of my faves ever. I'm taking a little bit of moisturizer as well. Just like doubling up on the moisturizer. But I'm going to take some of this, which is the Ulla Henriksen Double Brightening, C-Brush Brightening Double Cream. Again, love this stuff. Just getting that on top. Someone's asked what's good for acne scars. Vitamin C is really good for pigmentation and scarring. That's probably one of my favourite things to use. Oh, let me put on here. Natural makeup. Oh god, jeez, hello. Right. Let's pin this comment. Someone's asked, do you speak Turkish? No, I am not Turkish. I'm Indian, and I speak Gujarati and English. I'm just taking some of this eyelash stuff and putting it onto my eyelashes. I'm trying to make my eyelashes grow really, really long. And this stuff is really good. Everyone goes on and on and on about it, but I like use it sometimes and I don't use it regularly, which needs to change. I need to use it a little bit more on a regular basis. Right, so when I did that makeup look, I did it so quickly. I didn't use all of these products, but I'm going to give you guys options. Last week I used this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Power Primer, and I really, 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 really liked it. So I'm going to put some of this onto my face. I'm just going to get a few, well, maybe like, I feel like this is really, really, really thick. I'm going to get like 2 drops of this on my fingers and get this onto my face. Okay, I feel like you can see the situation on that side. Right, there we go. Probably a little bit better. Have you seen Gubby Cushy Gubby Gummy? Yes, I have. Okay. Primer done. Next up, I'm going to go in with my base. And for my base, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I love, love, love this. The first time I ever was introduced to Laura Mercier, which was when I was like in my teens, probably like 15 years ago, like 13 or 15 years ago, was with the Laura Mercier primers and tinted moisturizers. So I'm going to get some of that onto the back of my hand. Probably not going to need this much. I use the shade 3N1, in case you're wondering. So I'm saying, doesn't your skin feel oily after so much skincare on top and then foundation on top? No, not really. I feel like my skin, like right now, there really doesn't feel like there's much product on my skin. I feel like my skin soaks things up really nicely. So you don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys that skincare is super important when you're doing any makeup look, but even more so when you're doing a really natural makeup look. So loads of people are asking, how are you coping with lockdown? And I think we're coping pretty much okay. Last week I did feel like I was going a little bit like a bit loopy, not gonna lie. But I'm getting back into like a really good routine, a bit of a different routine, because usually my husband and I would go to like the gym in the morning, and that would kind of like start off the day. And obviously we can't really, all the gyms are shut, so we can't really go to the gym. So I've had to like adjust my daily routine. And I don't know, like I feel so much better this week. And I kid you not, I like very rarely watch the news, which makes me feel a lot better. So yeah, that's how I have been coping. How are you guys coping with the lockdown? Does a tinted moisturizer soak into your skin, or does it like lay on top? Well, I don't think I've ever tried any foundation that sticks to my skin and doesn't transfer onto other stuff, unless it's like very, very like set it down with setting spray and all of that. So I can actually get a little bit more. Sorry guys. I feel like I just want to add a little bit more coverage around my nose. So yeah, I wouldn't say that this will like stick down and last you like the whole night kind of thing, but it's really nice to wear for every day because there's also an SPF of 30 in this as well, which is good. And I love SPF. So, do you do dermaplaning? No, I don't, but I really, really want to try it. I feel like there's quite a lot of people around me that do it. So maybe I should go in once obviously the lockdown is lifted, go and try it out. So if you guys know me and if you've watched any of my recent lives, I've been doing lives for it's my 3rd week. Every Thursday I do an Instagram live. And if you guys know me, I spend forever just bouncing into my skin. And it's probably my favorite part of any skin like base routine is actually really getting that product into the skin. And if I look at my skin up close, I can still see my freckles through it. I can still see like my skin underneath all of this, but it's just kind of evened my face out, which I really like. And that's what I want for a makeup look like this, which is like really, really natural, or more so on the natural end. For concealer, I'm going to get straight into this. For concealer, I'm taking the Rimmel Lasting Perfection Concealer. I really, really like this. Lasting Radiance Concealer. I really like this because it's very light, and there's a really nice kind of like luminosity to it. So I'm going to get this onto the usual areas. I'm probably going to just do like down the sides like this. Like so. And then, just for a tad bit of coverage, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. This is in the shade 322. Oh my god, I actually can't open this because my hands are so... Ah, there we go. Greasy from the flipping hand cream. That's obviously in my eyeballs as well. Okay, right, so I'm just going to add a little bit to brighten that area. Actually, we'll add a little dot here as well on each side. And I know I look crazy right now, guys, but I'm going to blend all that away with my damp beauty blender. And if it looks a bit much, it's okay because we can go and really blend that away. But I generally do that right at the end. I get my big end of my beauty blender. Right now I'm using a pointy end. But I get the really big end that I used for foundation and I just go over because that way everything looks a lot more blended out. So I'm going to get that end and I'm just going to go around all those sides, make sure everything's looking nice and blended. This mirror is like, it's a really dark mirror. I need to use, here we go, that's a bit better. So I know my under eyes are looking really, really bright right now. But personally, I really like a bright under eye. It just makes me look really awake. I'm actually going to take, I wonder whether there's a brush here, a clean brush. Oh, hello. Don't know what I just did there. But I'm just going to get this brush and just make sure it's nice and blended in the inner parts of my eyes. I feel like my eyes are getting deeper, like sunken in. I'm going to just take a bit where there's nothing. Make sure my eyelids are nice and empty. I don't like putting any product on my eyelids. And people always ask me like, why do you put no foundation or anything on your under eyes? And honestly, it's because I like the colour of my my eyelids because it looks like I'm wearing foundation when I'm not really. So yeah, that's why I don't put anything on them. But if you like putting foundation on or concealer on your eyelids, go ahead and do it. You guys don't have to copy every single thing that I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you guys what I like to do. So I'm taking a little bit of the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's probably one of my favourite setting powders. like loose powders. I'm just gonna tap that. Someone saying, can you recommend Origin's Ginseng eye cream for under eyes for dark circles? Yeah, I really, really like that eye cream. It's probably one of my favorite eye creams. And I think that it really helps. I wouldn't say like it completely makes your under eyes or dark circles disappear, but I think it definitely helps them. It's like a cult favorite of not only mine, but so many people. Like my husband loves it, my mother-in-law loves it, like this. My sister-in-laws, they love that. There's literally I keep knocking the oh no, I can't see any comments. Here we go. Yeah, I feel like so many people love that. I've literally put the tiniest bit of setting powder on my eyes. Not anything crazy. It's nothing too much. I am going to take this Queen of Hungary Omorovitska. I never know how to say this brand, but I'm just going to get that on too. And this is just going to add a bit more more like glow to the skin, especially the areas that we did, well, that I did, the under eye. Okay, literally this base is so easy to do. I'm taking my butter bronzer. Love this bronzer because it's so creamy, and I'm gonna get this skin all bronzed up. So I'm not like super, like when it comes to like really natural makeup, I'm really not that neat. Like I just slap it on, and generally when I'm doing a natural makeup face, I'm usually in a rush. So I'm just gonna get this onto the usual areas that I like to bronze. And Physicians Formula you can actually get from Boots now here in the UK. Sorry, I haven't been when will you make YouTube videos? Well, this is technically a YouTube video. I am going live on YouTube and they are saved. You can watch them again and again. But I think I'm going to be doing some vlogs during the quarantine period. Just to show you guys like what I'm up to, rather than sitting and doing loads of makeup tutorials. Although I will do some makeup tutorials where I film them, pre-film them, and then put them up. But I think majority of my videos for the time being will most probably be vlogs. If you guys are happy to see vlogs. Someone's asking, what tinted moisturizer did you use? I used the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. If you don't have a tinted moisturizer, because someone asked, what do you use if you don't have a tinted moisturizer? I would make my own. So I'll get a moisturizer, preferably something with SPF in it, only because this is the kind of makeup look I'd wear like during the day, and I want to make sure I've got SPF on. And I'll take moisturizer and some foundation. Like you can use your favorite foundation, mix that together. Make your own tinted moisturizer because it's just going to dilute the like power that a foundation has. And I just use that. Make your own. You don't have to go out and buy one. But if you guys want to know one of my favorite, like, well, yeah, I've got two favorite tinted moisturizers, and one of them is the Laura Mercier one, and then the other one is the NARS one. They're both really like they suit my skin and they fit with my skin so well. They're probably my favorites. Going back to the look that I wore on the 5 ways to calm my mind video that I did on Instagram stories, I didn't actually wear any blush, but I will show you guys a blush that I am going to wear today. I'm going to give you guys options in case you are wondering. So this is called Behave, and it's from NARS. And if you see the colour, it is very light and very natural looking. It's not heavy. It's not like a really... Actually, I think I used NARS Orgasm. Let me see if I've got that behind me. Because if I do, yes. Okay. So, I have one behind me. So maybe we'll put that on. So this is the NARS Orgasm Blush. And when it comes to natural makeup looks, I like to use a blush that's either really pale and really light like this, very natural, or something with a bit of shimmer on it because it just adds a bit more glow to my skin. I don't know, which one do you guys want me to try? Orgasm or Behave? I'll wait for some comments to come in and I will, Karina's saying do behave. Ooh, hello. behave. Okay, whoa, like loads of people are doing, okay. Do you know what? We're just going with behave because I feel like so many people are saying do behave. I feel like people have seen NARS orgasm in action and they've seen it on skin. So instead, we'll get some behave. So, swirl my brush. I always like to tap it on the mirror just to make sure that I've not got too much going on. But do you see how it just looks so natural? There's like, it's almost like my cheeks are just, like I'm really hot. Do you know what I mean? So that's behave on the cheeks. If you feel like sometimes you've gone a bit too OTT on it, sometimes I feel like that happens with blush because I just have a heavy hand when it comes to blush. You can take your round end from your beauty blender just to help everything blend in. Okay, so I'm going to give you two options for highlight. You guys know that Becca Champagne Pop is like my favorite highlight ever. It's something that just melts into the skin so easily and like you can literally do it with your eyes shut. But oh sorry, what shade in NARS? It was called Behave. Oh, shade for Tinted Moisturizer that I wear in NARS is, let me just get that. It's Saint Moritz. This one. Or there's actually another one that I used to end up wearing as well, which started with C. But I feel like Saint Moritz is more my tone at the moment. So, back to natural makeup. Let me just look up close just so I can make sure I'm telling you the right thing. So right now you can still see all of my freckles coming through. It just looks like my skin is evened out. I've got a little bit of bronze going on and like flush to the cheeks. And you can pretty much end it there. But I want to give you two options for highlights. I actually just wanted to use this in this video, but I haven't used it in ages, and I just remember that this is so nice on no makeup skin. It literally makes you look like you're glowing. And this is the Ciate Dewy Stick, and I'll show you on my hand. So there's nothing on my hand right now, you can see. And if I were to do a line, it makes it look like it's wet almost, like it makes it look like it's glowy.
How much water did you drink?
You drank a lot, why?
He's peed everywhere, it's gone all out the crate and everything.
Oh no. Okay, right, so, sorry, that's Tupac. He drank loads of water and he weed in his crate, bless him. So, we have a really dewy hand. So, I really, really like this for no makeup, like I said. So, I'm going to show you how I put it on a look like this. So, I'm just dabbing it because I don't want it to move anything that's on my base. But it looks like I'm glowing, but I've not actually got any, like, powder highlight on. So it's a really nice way to add a little bit of a glow situation. And like I said, I like to like press it on and then like tap it in like this. And we're going to get a little bit on the bridge of the nose. And I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but it literally looks like I've got a highlight on, but I haven't. I am going to put a little bit of Champagne Pop on top just because I love it so much. I'm just going to get my fan brush, which is on the floor here. Whoa, hello. So I'm going to get a little bit of that and just dust it on top. Like that. And because you've got that dewy stick on underneath, it's going to sit really nicely on the skin as well. It just basically looks like everything is melted into the skin. Nothing looks like it's standing on top. Dull that up a little bit. I realised I didn't contour my nose. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of that butter bronzer. And I'm going to pinch the brush. This brush is a NARS brush, I think. No, Ray Morris brush. And I'm just going to hug the sides of the nose. Like so. And this step, totally optional, but I just love having a bit of colour on my nose. And then I always do this really annoying thing where I add a little bit more blush, because I find that when I do my highlight, generally it kind of gets like too far into my cheeks. So I've just add a little bit more. Same blush on top. Blendy, blendy. So that is the base done, and I'll come up really close so you guys can see. Ignore this spot on my cheek, on my like side of my chin. But this is what we're working with at the moment. Let's see if I can like zoom in. Yeah, so you can still see my freckles, you can still see my skin underneath, but everything just looks a little bit more evened out and a little bit more glowy. Just gonna make sure everything's blended. Whenever I look at screens and not a mirror, I always get a bit like, what's going on? Yeah, I'm happy with the way that's looking. Got some eye boogers going on here. Hello. Okay. Right, so now we're going to move on to eyes. I'm going to fill my brows in using my Precisely My Brow. And, oh, someone's asking what blush brush did I use. I use a Smashbox blurring foundation brush. I never use brushes that are made for what they're made for. I always like mix them around and use them whatever, like however I want to. But to be fair, this would be a really nice brush to brush to blend and buff foundation in. I just prefer it more of a stamping motion for my my blush. So I'm going to fill my brows in. I'm taking Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit, and this is in the shade 3.5. And I'm going to just start doing my brows. I feel like you guys have seen me do this so many times, so maybe we can answer some questions on YouTube and Instagram. So Jackie Alam is watching from Bangladesh. Hi Jackie, thank you so much for tuning in from Bangladesh. What bronzer did you use, please? I used the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It is literally such a creamy, buttery bronzer. I love it so much. I got mine from like the States when I was out there a couple of years ago or something like that, and I love it. It's really good for really, like, you can basically put it on like no makeup skin and it will just give you a bit of a, it's not very super pigmented, but it's really creamy. So yeah. Let's see what other questions. What was the highlighter you used before Champagne Pop? So it's called the Ciate Dewy Stick, which is a little stick situation.
We're going to have to
give him a bath.
No, the crate.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Get the back because he's done it. He's flooded it.
Oh god. Okay. Oh bless him. Tupac went running today. We always do loads of exercise with him, or like walks and things. But he had so much water, he's done a wee inside his crate, which is, bless him. But yeah, we've just got to clean that, but I'll do that after the live. What other questions do we have? What's your favourite eyebrow product? It would have to be this. I love this so much. What shade is the Dewy Stick? It's the shade Glow. So it's literally, it looks like it's white in there, but it's just got a really nice dewy glow to it. Hold on guys, I'll look at the screen in a second. I think I'll answer a question on Instagram next. I'm just waiting for a question to go. What shade is the bronzer? It is a light bronzer, so I'm guessing there's probably a medium and a dark, so you probably could get some more shades to like suit your skin tone. To be fair, when I went, I think it was Walgreens that I got it from, or Ulta, I don't know, one of those, or Rite Aid. And I just picked up, because I wanted it for so long, I just picked up whatever shade I could get my hands on, and this was the only one there. So I was like, I'll get this one. Someone's asking, what colour are your eyes? My eyes are just like a brownie colour. Depending on what light it is, they look different. So like right now on Instagram, if I zoom in onto my eyeball, it just looks pretty brown. But in certain lights, they've got like a green tint to it. Certain lights, they just look normal brown. Certain lights, they look caramel. It's just depending on the light. My eyebrows, my eyeballs can be looking like different colours. So the shade that I'm using in this Precisely My Brow is 3.5. Someone asked, sorry, I just remember reading it just now. How do I get the shape of my eyebrows? So my eyebrows are actually microbladed, so I kind of just follow that shape. And my eyebrow hairs don't really grow that much. My mum and I both have the same issue where we just don't have much hair on our eyebrows. So, what's the word? Yeah, I follow that shape. Do you like MAC highlighters? I like Whisper of Guilt, I think it's called. Whisper of Guilt, Whisper of Gold. Probably my favourite MAC highlight. I do like MAC highlights, but I just feel like there's so many other amazing highlights out there. So like if I had the choice of like MAC or like Becca, I would always go for the Becca highlights. Sorry guys, I'm just making sure I'm happy with how the brows are looking. I always like to look in different mirrors once I've done my brows, because I feel like close up they can look a certain way, and then far away they can look a different way. So I feel like I'm pretty happy with the way the brows are. Now I'm just going to set the brow hairs in place. Mona's asking, are you planning on buying more Tala workout clothing? Yes. So Tala is the leggings that I wear for whenever I'm doing any workouts. To be fair, I probably wear those leggings quite a lot just around the house in general, and I love them because I love that they're eco-friendly. I love that they're a sustainable brand, and I really love the fact that they are stretchy, they're opaque, they are just really, really, really comfortable, and they suck you in the right places. But the ones that I had were the regular length, but they actually do a shorter length. So for anyone who is like 5 foot like me, I'm probably a little bit less than 5 foot actually. But yeah, if you're quite on the shorter end, then you can try out the petite version, 7/8. So yeah, I love, love, love their leggings, and I'm definitely going to be placing an order for the shorter length. So this brow gel that I'm using is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and I love this brow setter. I feel like it's such a good brow setter. I feel like it's your eyebrow hairs will just not move. I'm gonna do my mascara next, and Anita's saying, I missed the foundation you use. Can you announce it again, please? Yes, I use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. But everything that I have included will be on my YouTube channel, because I'm doing a live on YouTube as well at the same time, and it'll be in the description box. I will try and update that today at some point. So I'm getting the Maybelline, what is this called? The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara onto my lashes. And I actually love this mascara so much. The only thing is that sometimes it transfers on the bottom of my eyes, which is no big deal, NBD, but I'm trying to find some sort of solution to that. But overall, I love what this mascara does to my lashes. I think I did a before and after. I'll show you guys actually on this eye of what the mascara looks like on compared to the other eye, because this has to be like my favorite mascara at the moment. So this makeup look is almost done, because I'm not doing no eyeshadow, no nothing, no lashes. It's just very fresh and au natch. Just gonna make sure I'm happy with the way the lash is looking, and then I'll show you guys the difference between the two. So here you can see the eye. I'll actually do a close-up on Insta. But here's the eye with mascara, and here is the eye without. Like this eye literally looks bold. And then this eye is like, bam, got lashes. So yeah. I am not going to be applying false lashes. To be fair, you can totally change this entire look up to more of a going out, like, night look by adding a pair of false lashes and adding a bold lip. Like, that would be the easiest way to flip this makeup look up. But because this is a natural makeup look that I'm doing, I'm just going to keep it all, no falsies, no crazy lip, or anything like that. I feel like this eye, the lashes are just so much nicer than this eye. Someone just said, please can you do a drugstore makeup skincare video? I'll just tell you some of my favourite drugstore skincare brands. So, I love The Body Shop. That's probably my go-to for when it comes to affordable skincare. Then I love Garnier. I love the Garnier sheet mask. I love the micellar water. I love Pixie as a skincare brand. I feel like you can get that from Boots, but I feel like the price range might be a little bit higher. And then La Roche-Posay, that's another great brand. There's also Vichy, which is another great brand. There are so many amazing brands that do or have skincare that are available in the drugstore. But my favourite will have to be The Body Shop. I love everything they stand for as well. So I'm getting the same mascara and popping that onto my lower lashes. And then we've just got lips left. And believe it or not, for that video that I posted on Instagram, which was my 5 tips for calming the mind, I was just wearing lip balm. Like literally, I think I had a little bit of a lip liner on maybe, but it was just a bit of lip balm. But I will give you some options for lips in case you want like a nice nudie vibe. Also, I have a question to ask you guys. Would you like me to do a small video of this makeup look as an Instagram video, like a really short Instagram video, because it's really easy to do, and it's using some nice glowy products. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see, because I'd be more than happy to do a little filmy of that. Right, moving on to lips. I think I just used a little bit of this gloss, if I remember. It was either this or just like a lip balm. But I'm going to show you, I think I'm going to show you this. This is the Fenty Lip Gloss in the shade Fussy. I love this shade. This is the smaller version. I feel like, let me quickly just get a lip liner. Right. Okay, right, so I'm going to take Spice Lip Liner from MAC. You totally don't have to do this, but I'm just going to very quickly line. And very quickly, like very slightly fill in. Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen, sorry, when I said, would you guys like me to do a small little Instagram video of this look? I'll just ask the Instagram guys that, because then you guys can let me know if that's something you would want to see, because then I can definitely put something up. And then I'm gonna say, okay, yes. Okay, I'll do a little Insta video so you guys can see this look in action. And then that's it. Lip balm, lip gloss. You can literally just use your favorite lip gloss. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys to go out and get this particular one. I actually feel like I'm going to add a little bit of pinkiness going on to this. I'm just going to take a little bit of the Bourjois Yeah, there we go. This is more of a me colour. And that is the end of this live tutorial. Very, it's like a supernatural look. Like, even if you were like sitting next to me, it doesn't really look like I have loads of product on my face, but it just makes me look put together. This is definitely something that you can do if you guys are working from home, or if you've got any lectures or Skype calls or anything like that, and you just want to look a bit more kind of like presented or professional. This is definitely a really easy makeup look to do. It's very easy, and it's probably one of my favorite like to go to. Actually, I'll give you guys an option for if you don't want to wear any foundation. Let's say you're having a really good skin day. I would prep your skin how you usually do. Make sure it's really nice and moisturized. Make sure you've got your SPF on. And let's say if you've got certain areas that you just want to give a little zhuzh to. I love the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealers. I would happily, I use the shade Nude for like the whole of my skin. I would happily just spot this on the areas where I feel like I need a little bit of coverage, and then probably use the neutralizer shade, literally like probably one dot here and one dot there. That's it. Blend it all out. Add a bit of bronzer, add a bit of cheek stuff, bit of mascara, whatever you want to. You can go ahead and do it that way as well. You don't have to use a tinted moisturizer like I did. You can actually use this concealer because it's very lightweight. Well, it's lightweight when you blend it out, but you can build up the coverage in it. But what I really like is that you can use it alone on bare skin, and it looks just as good. I do that quite a lot actually. I can do like a full face of just that concealer. You use different shades and get the bronzer going for like with a darker shade and all sorts. So that's just, I thought I'd just tell you guys that's another little thing that you can do. But yeah, I'm going to take a picture of this makeup and put it up onto my Insta stories. Not Insta stories, onto my Instagram feed, so you guys can see what it looks like in photos. Is the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer for dry skin. You know what, it's quite hydrating in that sense. I wouldn't say that it dries your skin out. It's actually really nice, and especially if you've got eye cream on underneath, let's say if you are using it underneath your eyes, if you've prepped your skin well enough, you know, you'll be fine with this concealer. It is really good. I've been using it for years. It's like one of my favorite it's my favorite drugstore concealer that I can use every day. What blusher did you use? I used a NARS blush in the shade Behave, and it is this colour right here. To be fair, my brush probably had a little bit of bronzer from like another bronzer on, but it's a really nice, I'd say like a nudie pink. Like I'd wear this as a lip gloss or a lipstick. I'm just putting the products that I have used aside so I can add them to my description box on YouTube. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this here. I have to go and clean Tupac's crate. I was going to bring him on here, but I think he's chilling in the other room. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this easy, natural spring makeup look. And I'm going to be doing another Instagram live tomorrow where we're going to do a face mask together. I think it is a new mask that I'm going to use. A mask that I've not tried before, so that'll be fun. So yeah, I hopefully will see you guys in my Instagram live tomorrow. For everyone on YouTube, please feel free to come and follow me on Instagram, and we'll do a face mask together tomorrow. It'll be the same time, 3 p.m. GMT tomorrow, so that we can face mask together. Let's all face mask together. Whenever I do face masks with you guys, I feel like we just end up chatting about all sorts. So yeah, please get your face mask ready for 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow, and we can do face masks together. We can chat, maybe we can have like a topic that we talk about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. I hope you guys are all safe. I hope you guys are all healthy. And yeah, I will see you hopefully all of you guys, or most of you guys, or some of you guys. I'd love to see you guys tomorrow in my masking face mask Friday live on Instagram. I'm gonna leave it as that because it's long enough. I feel like I like to keep these quite short, but never happens. But yeah, I will see you guys all in my next one. I'll say bye on Instagram first and then on YouTube because Instagram, actually, I'll say bye on YouTube first because I logged in onto YouTube first. So I will see you guys all next week on YouTube Live again, 3 p.m. GMT. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram tomorrow, then I'll see you guys on Instagram tomorrow at 3 p.m. GMT to do a Facebook live, Instagram live. Too many social media names in my head right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you all soon. Bye!